questions regarding ulu al-himma, high aspirations, having a drive. You know what you're supposed to be doing or what you want to do, a virtue, even that which is obligatory. But when we say high aspirations, the original concept is something that is not just, it's much more than just obligatory. It's like excellence. Excellence, striving for excellence, striving for perfection. You know this is what you want to do, this is where you want to be, this is where you need to be. But you can't, really push yourself. Get up in the morning, study, whatever the case is. How do you fix this? First and foremost, you have to ask Allah for it. Ask Allah to make you what you want to be, if that's what's good for you. Ask Allah that. If you know, oh Allah, this is good for me, then please make me this. Give me the courage, give me the strength. Allow me to be brave to pursue my dreams. Many people have dreams. Everyone has a dream, but many people have really serious dreams. The average person isn't brave enough to follow his or her dreams. And this is one of the reasons why, whether it's in issues of religion, whether it's issues of military, issues of sports, the hero is always heralded in such a high status. The hero. Because the hero or the heroiness is much more than someone that's just physically strong or good. But it's someone that's successful and someone that has enough courage to believe in themselves and fight their insecurities and the doubts and what the people want to say about them. And the average person, what? Doesn't. The average person doesn't. Everyone understand this? You go to this school, this high school, this middle school, there are hundreds of people that are good basketball players, natural talent. They can play the game. But how many of them are running at 3 in the morning? How many of them are in a room full of tapes, watching tape after tape after tape? How many of them are shooting 300 free throws a day? How many of them are jogging and running and torturing themselves? How many of the people are staying away from drugs, alcohol, and girls? No smoking weed, no going out with this girl, no doing this, no doing that. And getting good grades and being consistent. Everybody understands how many people are taking an extra step for when the scouts come to the game. That takes a lot. And then you have people that are jealous. You think you're better than us. You're not going to be nothing. You're wasting your time. Get a job. Your mother, your brothers, if you're older in college, your wife or your girlfriend, you're never going to go to the NBA. Stop wasting your time. Get a job. You have kids. You have children. It's not no fantasy. You're not going to be Michael Jordan. Everybody understand this? Let alone his own insecurities. I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm too this, I'm too that. So to fight all of that and to make it to the top and be successful, the people are automatically going to be captivated by this thing. Because this person had high aspirations and he actually had the what? The courage to do what? Follow. And the average person does not have the courage to follow his or her dreams. And don't think there's any difference, or don't think it's any different when it comes to seeking knowledge. It's no different. And that's the reason why I said that. So we're talking about sports, basketball. It's no different. Human psyche is the same. It's no different. I met countless brothers, countless students, people. They had talent, they had the ability to go far, but they didn't have the discipline, or they didn't have the aspirations. I just want to go overseas, I just want to go to Medina. Inshallah, it's nice. Alhamdulillah, I'm here. I'm sitting with the ulama. I go to school, and that's it. They don't have the aspirations to do what? I want to be something. Who is this man, Ibn Taymiyyah? Why do I keep hearing his name? Albani. I want to be like him. I want to do that. I want to go here. That takes a lot. Everybody understand this? It takes what? It takes a lot. Because of peer pressure. You got to get a job. What are you going to do when you graduate from Medina? What are you going to be, any man? You going to get scraps? You going to live in a small place? What are you going to do? People want to talk about you, be in your business. No one wants to be any man. How you going to live? You're going to get stopped by the people in the airport every time you travel. They're going to accuse you of being a terrorist. They're going to hold you up. All of these problems are going to come to you by being this scholar that you want to be, this fantasy scholar. Your people are not going to listen to you. Your family is not going to follow you. These are real life doubts. And I know countless brothers that will be great scholars by now if they didn't fall victim to these doubts. And oftentimes they didn't have high aspirations. Or if they did have high aspirations, they didn't have the what? The courage to follow the dream. You, Ahmed, you want to study Islam. This is a hypothetical example. Your father says, no, you have to be an engineer. Your mother says, no, you have to be a doctor. Your brother says, no, I don't want you to go overseas. I want you to stay here with me. You don't think that pressure is real? You don't think that's a reality? It's real. Ahmed is young, he has the talent, but he's in a pressure cooker in his own family. No one should be a scholar, one should be an engineer, a doctor. You have to bring in thousands of dollars a year. You can't be a poor, weak scholar. It's hard to fight all of that. And to stay focused in your studies and excel and perform. That takes a great deal of tawfiq from Allah and a great deal of personal strength. And that is why everyone loves the what? The hero. Because the hero is all of those things wrapped up in one. Everyone loves a champion. Because the average person is insecure. The average person is depressed and miserable. This person, at least, he's what? We have some type of hope in him. That's why everyone loves the sheikh. Everyone loves the sheikh. Sheikh, can I buy you something? Sheikh, you want to come over my house and eat dinner? Everyone loves him. It's a reality. But don't think that it's easy. So when it comes to having high aspirations, that's only one thing, Yahi. More importantly than high aspirations is courage. You can't be afraid and scared. What is it like on the other side? It's scary. Wow. For me to actually, push it to the next level. I don't know how it's going to feel. Average person is intimidated from that. Everybody understand this is real. So you have to have both. How to get high aspirations, how to keep high aspirations. One of the most important ways is asking Allah for it. And after you ask Allah for the high aspiration, ask Him for courage and strength. Number 3 is that you have to remain in the company of that which will push you and encourage you. If you're hanging around people that are average people, mediocre people, if you're hanging around people that are jealous and envious, if you're hanging around people that don't have no aspirations in Islam, in life, let alone Islam, in life, what makes you think you're going to have high aspirations? And if you do have the high aspirations, they want to pull you down through jealousy. You think you're better than us, or you think you're special hearted because you got a Quran class for you. Everybody understand? This is a reality. So you have to remove yourself from all of that negativity. And not just seclude yourself, but you have to be around people that you look up to and that you have the permissible envy for. I want to be like him. I want to be like you. I want to be like this. You have to hang around people that have what? Higher aspirations. And if not, at least people that are similar to you. People that are similar to you. You ever seen a lion accompany a hyena? You ever seen lions and vultures sit together? Lions hang out with who? Other lions. And they all hunt ferociously. They don't hang out with animals that only eat grass and drink water. They all hang out with one what? One breed. Wolves, they come in what? Packs. Every wolf is the same. And there's an alpha. There's a head wolf. Wolves don't hang out with hares. Arctic fox. No, they don't hang out. They don't get along. So you're hanging on the wrong crowd if you're always feeling low. Last but not least, as we said before, my personal advice is to make your bedroom a library. And inshallah, if you can, have books all over the place. In every part of your house. Everywhere. And I said everywhere. I said what? Everywhere. Kitchen, every room in your bathroom, there should be some type of literature. I mean, an Islamic book, a phone book, a dictionary, something. Wherever you are. And that way, when you wake up, when you go to sleep, when you eat, you use the bathroom, whatever you're doing, you feel intimidated and surrounded by all of this knowledge and science. And then you ask yourself, have I read these books? And if I've read them, how many times have I read them? And if I've read them several times, have I memorized them? Have I studied them? Am I proficient in them? What are all these books doing in here? Surround yourself and engulf yourself in knowledge. And make your innermost place where you sleep a tight cubby hole of what? Insulated with what? Books. That way you go to sleep dreaming about books. And you wake up what?
Read a book.
Thinking about books. Have books on your bed, under your pillow. This is a reality. This is one of the ways in which you intimidate yourself and you push yourself to further your drive. I gotta seek ilm. It's just too many books. I haven't read 13 volumes. Fuck about it. One of them want to read, one of them want to finish. You understand this? You gotta push yourself to have that aspiration. If you don't, then you're not gonna go far. And if you have the high aspirations, but you don't have the courage, the strength to excel, you're not gonna go far. And Allah knows best. That's in brief.